Let the one who does wrong continue to do wrong. Let the vile person continue to be vile. Let the one who does right continue to do right. And let the holy person continue to be holy. Greeting, guys. It is me here with a message of the kingdom of heaven. Guys, this one is sad. It's just sad, guys. Truth be told, this one is really, really sad. I look at it and I'm like, damn, this person is giving up on us. This one was taken from the book of Revelation, chapter 22, the last book of the Bible, verse 11. And John was told here, by my Lord, through an angel. He said, let he who is evil, let him continue to be evil. Let he who is righteous, let him continue to be righteous. Guys, why would Daddy say that? Why? Guys, I'm telling you, the guy is tired. The guy is tired. Guys, there comes a time where you become very tired. Guys, when the cup is full. Guys, when the cup is full. You don't know how it feels like, guys, when you were patient with a person, you were giving them this long rope, you wanted them to just wrap up the rope and put it aside, but they decide to hang themselves with the rope. Guys, people don't understand when Daddy is being patient. They really, really do not understand when Daddy is being patient. And believe me when I tell you, guys, Daddy can be patient. That man can be patient. And he's so patient that people just assume that, well, it means he's okay with what I'm doing. And then they continue doing them. And they don't realize that, guys, a person, guys, who is patient, I want you to actually do an experiment with this. Just do an experiment. Be patient with someone for so long, even 10 years. Be patient. Let them do their wrong. Just be patient. Let me tell you what's going to happen. By the time you become full, because there comes a time, guys, where you just cannot take it anymore. There comes a time where you reach your limit. And when Daddy says the cup is full, it means he has reached his limit. And when that time comes, guys, when you're even thinking about changing, he doesn't even give you a chance to change. Why? When the cup is full, the cup is full. It means he's no longer interested. He's no longer interested. If you like, you can change. If you like, don't. He doesn't care. So here, guys, because if you start from the beginning, people started disobeying that man right there from the beginning. Guys, after Adam, it started with Cain, being evil. Guys, he was the one experiencing that. You were not born. You couldn't be angry. You were not born. He was dealing with that generation. And then people became extremely wicked to a point that he had to make sure that there is a flood. Because, hello, he just couldn't take it anymore, And then time went on, there was a time of Lot, people were busy trying to sleep even with angels. Guys, people were just so evil. This sexual immorality. In fact, I look at it and I'm like, it's like on earth, people live for sex. People just on earth, from the time your hormones change, right, to the time maybe you are 70, it's like people are busy living for sex. People just love sex. People are like dogs. In short, people are like dogs. It's not that people are making babies. People are simply having sex. People guys are like dogs. People can't control themselves, And you look at all of that, and that guy became angry. He started dealing with the Israelites, and these Israelites are stubborn, rebellious, people, obstinate people, and he will he will allow different kings to take them captives, and later bring them back. And he was bringing them back because of Jesus. He wanted Jesus to be born. You understand, guys? If it wasn't for Jesus, he would have given up on them long time ago, because he knew that they were his sheep, who will also be born on earth. So he had to bring Jesus. So he had to keep forgiving the Israelites, and they misunderstood, thinking that it was about them. Oh, he's forgiving us because of us. It was because he had to make sure that Jesus comes to pass, because they were his sheep, whom he knew will obey him. The people whom he knew that they will have to enter heaven at the end of all things, his elect, So he allowed the people to treat him the way, they were treating him. And then Jesus came and people treated Jesus the way they'd done. And the guy was flogged, persecuted, and killed. The father is looking at his son who is actually the beloved, who's actually done nothing, who's actually a God, who in the first place should not have came down here. But because of his humility, and people were treating him like that. And I was born and I was speaking ill of Jesus because I did not understand, and I was treating him the way I did, and I was disobeying his commands and all because I didn't understand, and some people have known and understood but continued and changed their word and say he's going to forgive them as an excuse to continue doing wrong. Hypocrite guys, you know what I mean? And there comes a time, guys, where you like, the cup is full. Peter writes and he says he's patient because he wants you to repent. Don't look down on his patience. He wants you to repent. But guess what, guys? There comes a time where you reach that limit. And when you reach that limit, there is no turning back. Guys, when you take meat from the fridge and you put it there, in the sink, for it to defrost. If you leave it too long and you find that maybe you decided to go and take a nap and you slept too long the whole day to the next day, and you wake up in the morning, you found it there outside in the sink, and when you smell it, you're like, damn, it's no longer right. Even if you take it back to the fridge, do you know that taking it back to the fridge will not do any good? Because already it's rotten. So it's the same thing. When a person has done so much wrong, no matter what they do afterwards, they've crossed the line. So when you've crossed the line and the person has reached the limit, I'm telling you, when you've crossed the line and the person has reached the limit, I'm telling you, it means the cup is full. You can't speak to that person, they have had enough. So don't look down on his patience, because when he gets to that place, he doesn't care anymore. So here he's saying, let him who is vile continue to be vile. Are you evil? Are you disobeying him? Continue doing it. I'm also saying it. Are you disobeying him? Are you having sex outside marriage knowingly? Continue. Are you loving money at the expense of his commands? Continue. Are you loving the things of the world? You're calling them blessings. You're running after them. Continue doing them. Are you seeking after riches? Continue. Are you doing your own will? Continue. Are you a drunkard and you call yourself a Christian? Continue. All those things, guys, you are doing. Continue. Continue. He who is vile, continue. Don't stop. There's no need. It's over and done with. Don't. But you who have stopped, who after getting saved, you've stopped, and you are obeying him, continue obeying him. Have you stopped having sex with your partner outside marriage? Continue in that part. Have you stopped loving money? Continue in that part. Have you stopped loving the things of the world? Continue in that part. Have you stopped doing your own will? Continue in that part. Guys, have you ever asked yourself, like, why do I continue mentioning these sins, not the other sins, as if like lying and all is not unsins? No, it's because these ones, guys, they are innate. These ones, guys, they are so strong that once you master these ones, the others are easy. These ones are actually fighting against you. They are in you, fighting against you. They are so strong that once you master them, the others are easy. Guys, I've never tested alcohol in my life. So I think the last time I took it, I was in my mother's womb, because she was a drunkard. It's a wrong word to use. She was an alcoholic. It's a wrong word to use. I don't know, but that's what she was. You understand? So obviously when she was pregnant with his children, I mean with her children, she did take. I know for a fact she's never stopped. She used to tell me also. So probably that was the last time I took it. But I don't even know how it tastes. Some people will tell you that it tastes like horse's urine. I don't know if they drank horse's urine. Excuse me, guys. I don't know if they've drank horse's urine, but they say it tastes like that. And you look at their faces after drinking it, and I'm like, you've got this sour looking taste. What happened? And they will tell you that it doesn't taste nice. So why are you taking it? It's a drug, guys. It's a drug. It's addictive and all. But I've never been a drunkard, so I can't fight that. There are some people who just don't lie, who just don't like to lie. They can, but they just don't like to lie. It's just not in them. But you see, guys, the loving of money, the loving of the things of the world, because we all want to be called this blessed story, this success story. Sex outside marriage, once you reach that age where your hormones are changing, your brain is empty, you will do the things that your flesh is asking you to do. You understand? So these ones are very strong. Even Paul speaks about it. He says that people from Corinth, they were actually fathers-in-law were sleeping with their daughters-in-law. Guys, he speaks about sexual immorality because it's like people live for sex. People are just like dogs. That's what I've just realized. You understand? So these are the sins that are so strong that once you master them, that's why I often speak about them, because once you master them, it's easier to master the others. Very, very easy, because once you master these ones, I'm telling you, the others just, believe me when I tell you, it's just easy. So if you've stopped doing these things, continue in that path. But if you have not, continue doing them. Continue doing them. Continue being a hypocrite. Continue. Do it. Go now and do it. Go outside. Go and do it. Go run after money. Go run after things of the world and call them blessings. Go have sex with your partner outside marriage. Go and do it. Why? It's over and done with. Jesus has given up on you. So go and do it. It's useless anyway. Even if you change now, it's useless anyway. Go and do it. Why, guys? There comes a time where he's like, I don't care anymore. I don't care. So for him to speak like that, because the angel here was speaking to John, he was actually telling John the things that he himself was told, when he came to John. You understand? So obviously he was told that message. Go and tell them if they want to continue in sin, they must continue. I don't care. He doesn't care. It's over and done with. So I'm telling you as well, go and do it. If you're continuing with it, go and do it. I don't care. I don't know you. So if you want to continue in sin, continue in sin. I don't gain anything. You see, guys, by you obeying that man, I don't gain anything. If you go to heaven, I won't gain anything. If you disobey him, I won't lose anything. If you go to hell, you understand what I'm trying to say? Guys, I don't gain, I don't lose. I have proof of the things that I have proof of. And because of them, I stopped doing the things that I was doing. And I don't need anyone to prove anything to me anymore. I'm fine. I'm good. You understand? So if I'm begging you to stop sinning, it's not because it helps me in any way. I don't gain anything from it. I'm actually doing it for you. It's for your own good. But if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Go outside and continue in sin. It's over and done with anyway, because it's a decision. If he himself says continue, he doesn't care anymore. Guys, that man has begged people for centuries, and people don't listen to him. Generation after generation. You go to the Gospel of Matthew 23. He says, go on, do whatever you want to do now. Why? He's tired. He says he's tired. I've been begging you, but you won't listen. Continue now. I don't care. There comes a time where he himself just can't. When the cup is full, guys, the cup is full. So make sure that it doesn't come to that time. Make sure that Jesus doesn't get to that place with you. Thank you.